This video, it is going to be I'm in a reminiscing mood. A very, I have to justify the fact that some of the things which I have been stating over a period of time, over my, say, current 80 videos, many of them are turning out to be facts, turning out to be operational, and turning out to be successful. I mean that I'm not predicting things, but some of the thoughts which have been expressed by me are now being fulfilled by the government. It's very interesting that my focus, the development of India, my Indian economic development thoughts are in line and along with the thinking of the government. For example, I was talking about the question of tourism. The government has now made tourism a very interesting part of for the development of India. I spoke about tourism a long time ago. After I traveled to Vietnam and to Cambodia and expressed my views about how the youth were taking up in their hands of how to put their country on the map. Somehow they are able to market it better than India. We are still not onto the level of the marketing levels of how they have put themselves on the map. For example, Angkor Wat in Cambodia is being, touted as one of the best places to go. Whereas India has got innumerable number of artifacts, innumerable number of places to visit, and which we can encourage people to visit. But sadly, we are not able to market it effectively. I don't know the reason behind why we are not able to market it effectively. We had fantastic marketing, gurus, as they would say. For example, the recently a very famous, marketing guru died, and he was the backbone of marketing for many of the corporates. And he gave us, for example, he gave us the tune for the Bajaj scooter, Hamara Bajaj. Piyush, I think his name is Piyush. And, we should start encouraging marketing of our products, not only, FMCG products or motor cars or anything, but also commoditize the available historical places in our India. Our historical places are far located in very distinctive locations and distant locations, and also in far-flung locations. There should be a methodology by which we start coordinating and putting things together. For example, if you travel to Rajasthan, there is a system by which they were able to coordinate, they are able to link all the forts, all the, for example, they travel to the desert, they show you everything is done there. So in the same manner, I think it is very important for us to emphasize on this fact of coordination. For example, the Bhimbekta caves, I think it is in Bhubaneswar. Now, Bhubaneswar is somewhere in the I would say central north, near Indore, and which is in Madhya Pradesh. Now, Madhya Pradesh has got Khajuraho, it has got the beautiful falls, the Narmada River falls. You have the, the lovely Kanha sanctuary. We have so many Jabalpurs there. We have so many beautiful places to visit. We don't have a coordinated mapping of each and every part of our possible visitations by our tourists. If we are able to provide a basis for them, a mapping of each and every place, I'm sure the mapping is available with the ASI or with the Map in India or any of the government officials. It must be available. And I am sure about 100% sure about it. Now, if we are able to give it to a marketing, group, a marketing company, international or national or anywhere you may look at, so that they are able to structure a beautiful presentation which we can throw around the world through our, through the media, through the, what you call the YouTube, through the OTT. We'll be able to sell them, like BBC used to do a lot of studies on, Egypt and other places, historical places. They have a BBC Earth goes to different parts of the world to photograph animals, and it gives them an impression that those places are available for tourism. It's an advertising methodology. In the same manner, if we are able to encourage big companies, big corporations, media people who to come forward to formulate a policy of distinctively showing these places as part of their shows. It should not be necessarily always politics, always criticism, always discussions, always about terrorism or any other activity. Let us put this together. Let them also look forward of some of the Indians should be able to understand most of the positive things available in India. One of the, I'm sure that if we are able to portray that, there will be a distinctive reach to the Indian people mind, and the psyche can change. It is not always the leftist, the rightist, the centrist, the mid-rightist, the mid-centrist. No, it is not necessarily, it has to be like that, and there should not be always a pro and a concept of India is always on the, it's under rumble. It's not necessary. We can use a free float. Let us use it as in a small, going in a boat in, say, in a beautiful lake. So, if we are able to convert the aggressive psychiness of the General Z, as you call it, as the General Z, as you call it, if we are able to change the psyche using advertisement, using methodology through these huge channels like, media channels, if we are able to, for example, I would suggest, if suppose Times of India or the Times Now and Republic TV join together and form something independent viewership for the just like BBC Earth, going to different parts of India, going different, for example, going to say Khajuraho, getting the history behind it, photographing it, presenting it, having a person like Praveen, who gives Praveen Mohan, who gives some very fantastic, interesting insights into our historical places. Instead of making them only places of worship or places of, defiling the old and the past. Let us look at it more positively. And if we are able to suppose the government, the bureaucrats have no thinking. I am very, very clear about it. They live their lives for the sake of the government and they leave. They don't have the creativity which is expected of them in the private sector, because we cannot blame them, because they are bound by rules, regulations, and their distinctive, tapeism, white, blue, green, red, whatever you may call it. Now, we cannot blame them also, because if they go out of place, then you will have the horde of all the politicians and the parliamentarians coming them on like a pile of bricks. So give they have the funding, they have the ear of the government, they have the powers. So let them take it up with the private group. Let them bring together a group of good intellectuals in the in the media, and a group of people who know about history, historians, archaeologists, and I would say they bring the ASI, bring all of them together. so that they will be able to put together a scheme by which we will be able to highlight the beauty of India. I shall continue.